Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a Dungeon Crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Okay, so you guys left off in the Mine Master's quarters. Broke some bookbinding, scattered some pages.
Scattered some earth elemental.
Salted the earth, so to speak, with earth elemental dust. Managed to take a long rest, recoup some of your vitality and your divine and magical inspiration.
Did I go through the satchel and not just the ledger? Because there was the leather satchel full of pages as well.
There was the single key and the wooden box. There was the satchel that was on the floor. It's pretty much, it looks like it may have been laundry at one point, but it's very old and decrepit.
And falling apart.
And
we've also already ascertained that the meat hasn't been here in a while.
Alright.
That obviously this room is very decrepit and ancient. Especially for you not so long lived races.
Oh yeah, this is like just spring break to me.
Exactly.
This is like a weekend. Who are we kidding?
I was on spring break last time this place was opened.
Yeah.
I'm a human. This isn't.
The human says,
I am lightning in the sky, a flash and gone.
Lo into my father's father's father's
That's
father's
right.
father's father, who may have talked about this place.
Yeah, well, I'm a halfling, so I'm there with ya.
Okay, so you guys pretty much have choices of going back into the hallway. You have this entrance and then this entrance.
Oh, we're going to flip a coin again.
You're going to flip a coin to the right and to the left.
All right. And apparently we're going left this time.
You're going left,
So
because
this
the left
door.
is always right and the right is always wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Brenda Barris is,
Right. No, it makes perfect
let
sense.
Brenda Barris take the wheel. Brenda Barris is your co-pilot.
What do you think the book fell apart? It was meant to.
What is your guys' passive perception, by the way?
Passive perception. I don't have it written down. Yeah, it's not written down.
It's 10 plus your perception.
Yeah.
10 plus my perception.
Oh,
okay, then it's 11.
A 12.
You're
13.
12?
Mine's
13.
a 14.
Okay, the paladin and caster sense that they do hear noise coming through this door, by the way.
Oh, that one? Let's go in that one.
Yeah. You hear
Is
noise
there
from you
a-
guys.
I'm first.
Is there a keyhole?
It's there's a keyhole, but it's all gunked up. The door doesn't seem to be locked, but you hear the sound you're hearing through there almost sounds like sliding furniture.
Hey,
Like-
Maybe the man is here.
Let me open it.
You want to open it?
Yeah.
I get to go first, though. Well, into the room.
Well, that's
Because I
fine.
have to protect you.
You can move past me. Just.
Okay. Okay. So you're opening that door. Okay.
Winding up.
Okay. It's just like I said. You hear sliding furniture as if someone is slowly moving tables and chairs around.
Zombie maid.
That's what I'm thinking. That's all you need.
Okay. As you open the door, you notice from the long tables and the benches just tossed about that this chamber was once the mess hall, but is now simply
Just a mess.
And now it's
a
just
mess.
Aw.
Yeah, we knew that was coming.
The long trestle tables and benches where the dwarves once dined are spread helter-skelter about the space. Many lie overturned. Broken crockery and flattened eating utensils are scattered about the floor. The walls here gleam in the darkness.
They glitter? Sorry, couldn't help
Gleam,
it.
not the same thing.
Gleam in the darkness, as each bears as each bears numerous thin, twisting veins of shining gold.
They are glittery.
They are ha. See?
Your eyes are
Brenda
drawn.
Bars to suck it.
And you're the one that complains about people talking over people.
That's okay. It's
You-
funny.
It's all that meat sticks and sugar.
And
I
besides-
fed you.
I haven't had any sugar.
The M&Ms.
I
She
eat
didn't
my
eat
M&Ms.
Oh my god.
You have M&Ms.
Yes, I did.
She's just been eating meat sticks.
and that I'm not complaining
And
of.
you know, they are Slim Jims, and her husband's name is Jim.
I do love me a Jim.
As I was saying, your eyes were drawn away from the blazing gold, however, by a tremendous and sickly pale grub-like thing that slithers amongst the furniture. Its eyeless face sinuously waving in the dark.
Ew. Kill it.
Icky picture.
Show us the icky
Oh.
picture. Hold on, wait.
Oh,
Oh, it's like some sort of blobby dude.
with legs.
If a maggot and a mole man had a baby.
I don't think he's that bad.
If a maggot and a mole man had a baby, that's what
He
it
looks
would
like
look
he's very upset.
Does he have ears?
No. His ear holes.
You there? Do you speak?
Looks like he lost
Are you
something.
communicating with it?
Why
Just the
not?
one question.
It could work.
Looks humanoidish.
Okay.
I'll
Then
speak
we'll
in
kill it
Dwarven.
in the face.
You'll speak in Dwarven?
Yep.
Okay, so
It's a golem.
I'm going to
Might
move
be.
over here and get a large size figure because
It's
squeaky
pretty
chair.
large.
You
It's
can
pretty
use Predator over there.
That might be too large.
That would be large and in charge.
Actually, yeah. Well, that works.
Pretty good.
But you can bust out owlbear.
Over
When you can use an
Albert don't
owlbear,
care.
you use an owlbear.
Bandito bear.
Bandito bear don't care.
Yes, please check our YouTube. We've got Bandito Bear comments on that.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the Texas Hold'em with Zombies video? We just
No,
did?
I have not. No, wait, I did see part of it.
The Isles of Games one?
Yeah, I saw part of it. I didn't finish it, but it's good.
I played around with that one.
We so have to have a
I'm learning
Texas
skills.
Hold'em with zombie poker night.
Yes. Okay, so you speak out to it. Okay, the giant greed grub.
Greed grub.
Yes.
Heidi ho, Greederino.
Ooh. Give me
Heidi ho, Greederino.
give me a perception roll, guys. Pretty much all of you can go for this.
Well, that would be a 21.
That would be a 19.
Use this one. That likes me.
You
18.
stole your good dice. Your new dice. Jazz just stole the natural 19 out of
Stole
your
the
good dice.
mojo.
You broke her new dice.
The dice hate me today.
So those of you who made your wisdom roll, you notice that the monster seems somehow dwarven.
Ew. That's what they become from
But
this greed thing?
Exactly how you can't describe, but
Well, these it
But-
obviously changed differently than those zombies.
it somehow has lumps of, it looks like gold nuggets in its folds of sliminess,
Ew.
and
Tragic creature.
it resembles a 10-foot long bloated segmented grub.
But it's got legs.
Well, apparently the description of the picture is slightly different.
Yeah, it's not
Apparently.
slightly.
It has 6 stumpy legs and has no eyes. But seems to sense your approach as you
Then
speak
I'm
to
just
him.
He
not seeing
OD'd on
how.
spice and he's become one of those.
He's ready to join the
Yeah.
Spacing Guild.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And it's looking right at the doorway.
I'm just from that description. I'm just not seeing how we get the impression that he's dwarf-like.
Right. But somehow you're getting this sense that he's dwarf.
That he used to be dwarf.
Yes.
It's a magic thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Brand bars.
It's a thing.
Yeah, for those of us who made our perception roll.
Yes.
It was like, we got it. We get it.
You
Hey.
get
We
So
get
actually,
it.
what probably happened is I opened the door, looks kind of dwarven.
looks kind of dwarf.
I'm getting a real, like,
I get
real
this
dwarfy vibe.
Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative because it's now undulating towards
I'm
the
gonna let you
door.
go.
Oh, all right. I got it.
Natural 20! I wasted a natural 20 on initiative?
There's never a wasting of a
Never a
natural
I got
20.
you a 21. Non-natural.
Well, mine's actually 22.
Hey!
Jazz?
I'm actually 22 with
16.
my pluses.
For me, and Justin.
20.
Got 20.
Nice.
So the
Yeah.
gray dice likes me.
Well, you are wearing gray.
Wow, and it got a natural 20 by killing the orc.
Oh.
What?
He rolled
Not
over the
the
orc.
I'm like, what orc?
Yeah, we
There's
did
an
that.
orc mini
orc.
right there.
Did orc. Did orc. Did orc. Did orc. Did orc. Did orc.
You say it fast enough, it sounds like dork.
That orc.
Carrie, what is your barbarian's dex
22!
bonus?
Oh, my dex bonus?
bonus.
My dex bonus is...
You tied with the maggot.
Dex bonus
It's +1.
is plus
Oh,
1.
no, +2 actually. I'm sorry. +2.
Plus 2. I better fix that.
Because this one says +2 in there. I
Yes.
don't know why it only says +1 here.
No, that was how I split up my
You're
human pluses.
Okay. So, it is your turn, barbarian. As the grub is undulating your direction.
I'm going to leap at it and bring my great axe down upon its head. And I'm going to go, and I'm going to rage out too. I'm going to like invoke my rage.
Okay.
And so I'll have an advantage on strength.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to do like a fierce roar!
Okay.
Bear growl, because
Okay.
my totem spirit's the bear.
Embracing you get your rage on.
Yeah.
So
So
don't
like
forget if
those.
you have
Oh,
advantage,
wait.
just put another 20
that's
in your
right.
hand.
I have advantage on the. I'm all ragey. Okay, so that's going to be 19.
19. 19 will hit. And your weapon is
Well, I
a
should
slashing
hope
weapon,
so.
right? Axe?
Is the great axe?
Okay.
Yes. So in D12. Oh, and since I have rotary, okay, so that's going to be 12 points of damage.
12. As you slice and just a huge, your axe edge, you seem to be doing very well with edged weapons against this guy because it just opens up layers of its flesh in this big oozing wound that just cuts so deep because of your slashing weapon. It was very.
I'm putting it to rest. This poor pitiful creature needs to have its end.
Okay. And then it's going to react immediately to your attack because it's just not nice. But first, it was going to go after the thing that talked to it. Because it's got multi-attack.
Uh-oh.
So it can divide its
crikey.
attention up. It's shooting acid towards you.
Ew!
Okay.
Oh, that was a good sound effect.
12. Will a 12 hit you?
Yes, actually.
Oh, wow. As acid spittle goes flying across the room, hitting you in the chest for
Yeah.
5 points of damage.
What's the range on that?
Seems to be pretty effective from where it is. Give me a dex save. Oh my god.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the acid that just hit you. You really want to make this save.
15. 15.
That will make that will make it.
Everybody
Basically,
gets
you manage to
their
move
saving
off, and you
throw.
notice wherever the acid hit,
Prevents
it's
the-
very. You manage to avoid the majority of it that hit the door and is like dissolving some of the door. You have a feeling that if you wouldn't have made that save, something on you may have disappeared permanently.
Oh dear.
We're talking
Okay.
like Queen Alien spittle.
Okay.
Okay, and
Whoa.
Barbarian, as you chased up there, its tail comes flinging out after you.
Okay. Do I hit a dexterity save on that
Nope,
one?
it's
or-
just a tail. It's gonna hit you. You have an AC save for that one.
Well, yeah.
And he hits.
11.
Oh,
11 won't hit,
11,
no.
I'm sorry.
You just managed to barely sidestep the tail as it lunges out there after you. But you have a feeling that this big, beefy tail would do some serious damage.
Cut it off.
Okay, so next is going to be the
That would
cleric.
be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to, cause, haha.
You really
I
can't
don't
even
need
see
to-
it here.
Oh, well, but see, I can share spaces.
You
I'm
can.
hiding behind them, and I'm gonna sacred flame it.
Sacred Flame it. So
Yep.
Radiant.
Yep.
Wisdom.
Dex.
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 Hold it. Yeah. Let me get
Okay.
Jam it.
It
Why?
makes it save as the radiant light just cascades around it, giving it a corona of light, but not killing it.
God
Is that it
damn
for your move, or do you want to continue moving?
No, I'm staying away from. I'm moving
Okay.
off to the back to the
That's what
side
I'm
where
saying.
it
is you
can't
could
see
move
me.
out of.
Yeah,
so you're gonna
I'm
continue
so
your movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So
There's-
the halfling goes pitter pattering behind you, Jazz, and just shoots Sacred Flame and keeps running.
Yeah.
She's not crafty at all. Okay, so the paladin is ready to
Right.
strive
Just
towards
range.
glory and victory.
Yeah, man, but you know, like, maybe, like, part of the beauty of the universe is, like, empowering my friends to do groovy stuff, man. And this guy, he's, like, kind of gnarly, so I think I'm gonna bless my friends with moonbeams.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle. And basically what happens is I bless up to 3 creatures within 30 feet of my choice. 3 creatures within 30 feet. And whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Very
Excellent.
nice.
Right. Boom. I do that thing.
Moon God's all about this.
Yes.
It's an elf dwarf thing.
Right. I'm just like, boom. And 30 feet, that should be like...
It's enough to cover the three
Yep.
of us.
Yeah, so I bless you 3.
We'll say you move here so you can see everybody,
Yeah.
including the barbarian.
Yeah.
So which 3 are you protecting? You're not going to help your employer? He's over here.
He's hiding.
He's not going to hide. He's
Yeah,
going
he's
to
gonna
hide.
Points.
So
Yeah.
he doesn't get it because he's not going to expose himself to risk.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, man.
Until the very end when he sticks one bolt into it. It says, I win!
Right, yeah.
He was
Basically,
quick
Seal.
to stab him.
basically, that's how it works, man.
Okay, so you bless the group.
I bless the group.
Okay, many
That was
blessings upon you.
That was an
And
action.
what happens when
Okay.
I get blessed?
It means
Plus
that
1d4 to all your d20 rolls. Or to your attacks and saves.
The gods are
Oh,
on
to
your side.
attacks and saves.
Yes.
For how
Okay.
long? That long?
I'll get it.
Okay, so in the
Hey.
meantime, it is now Jazz's turn who's needing to look at the spell, which
Yes.
is why he took the book. It happens.
yeah. I mean, you know, this
If
caster
you like
business.
love, I believe you
Up to 10 rounds.
Up to 10 rounds?
Yep. And for me,
Damn.
It's a great
How long does
spell.
the round last?
I have
Basically
Bane,
6 seconds.
Actually, I don't have one.
It's everybody's turn. Is a
Oh,
round.
good. That means my rage lasts a minute.
not blessed.
Yeah.
yep.
Yes.
There it is.
Excellent.
Cool. So 10 rounds of light plus d4s.
And sure you don't want to give it to the giant greed grub?
Yeah. No, I don't.
No?
I only get to pick 3 creatures, and I'm gonna pick
Pick
my
your friends.
3 friends.
It's not his fault. He just wants to eat all the gold.
Mm.
Yeah.
So he's like licking the walls?
That will. You know how when a slug moves, it leaves that slime trail?
Yeah.
That's what the gold you're seeing on the walls is. This is a slime trail.
Ew. He leaves a gold slime trail?
He
Piece of
poops
gold.
gold.
Yeah. He would be a golden goose, except he's very, very acidic of
He's so
personality.
ooky.
That and it's diminishing returns versus what he eats.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 Well, Mm-hmm. Am I feeling lucky? Well, yeah.
If you're
kind of.
lucky
Should-
punk.
Should we leave you two alone in the room?
Ah.
I'm going to
Then comes the question: do we leave the windows open or closed?
hex it.
Okay.
Going to target Dex for its disadvantage saving throws,
Okay.
and going to
All of
Eldritch
us-
Blast it.
Okay. So your hex has slowed it down. That will hit.
All right.
I'm wondering how intelligent this thing is.
Well, I was tempted to use Vicious Mockery, but then I was like, well, if it's not intelligent,
Ooh.
15 points.
Damn.
The dice like jazz.
Yes.
Not so much me.
Yeah, but we like you, so that's all that
As,
matters.
as your spell just cascades across it, doing tons of damage. Okay.
Oh, and it's also going to push it back.
Ah, it's pushed against the wall.
Circle of life.
Circle of life, man. Circle of life. All right.
Circle of
So,
death.
top of the order, barbarian. Are you gonna
Yes.
step up and do your thing?
I'm gonna step up and do my thing.
He
You
said
said
it's like a camel, it spits.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at that door.
I am going to slash at it. In fact, I'm going to try and cut off its tail.
Oh.
Ooh. Ah. And you said I get a +4 to attacks as well as damage, right? Okay. And we are going with 18 plus. You hit. Yes, I did,
Yes,
because it's
you
a
hit.
21.
Yes. And it's slashing damage.
Yes.
So what's your damage?
Oh, I'm working on it.
And I think Jasmine's getting the back rub scratch of
It's a 9
Joy.
or 6.
Mhm.
if you can't tell, it's the lower.
Oh, ability
No,
checks.
it's a 9 because there's a dot. Okay, 9 plus 12 plus.
It's ability check. So, the next
So
time it tries to
14
fire
points of
spit at me-
damage.
So how many?
14. Did I cut off its tail?
Damn. Do a crap load of damage there.
Well, I had that extra dice. Yay.
You chunk off a huge section of its segmented tail, which is just writhing on the ground with its stinking blood oozing and snot. As you see this like trail of golden glimmer in the gore that you cut off from its tail. Its poop track. Yeah.
Either way.
It's,
You want to attack me
it's-
with the tail? I'll take the tail.
It's not happy with you, and it's gonna on its turn now. It's gonna move, or you're just gonna stay there.
She's gonna
No,
be
I'm-
the meat shield.
I'm going to
so-
stay there.
Okay.
I'm going for it.
It's gonna snap its maw at you twice. Or actually,
If I can see it
can't
coming,
bite twice.
I get an advantage on dex rolls. But if it's a dex roll.
Well, damn it all. Because I'll say that it doesn't really do a tail slap at once. But it will.
It's going to slap at me with its stub?
First, it's going to actually slap furniture at you.
Oh, okay. At that, will I get a dodge? Will I get a dodge?
You will get a.
Because
It
then I
has to
get
hit
advantage
you.
on
Well,
that.
Carrie, just
Okay.
wait.
No.
First, it slaps the furniture at you, which you nimbly block with your sword as the chair breaks. So you don't even have to worry about it. So that's what AC is all about. Okay, and then next, it's following up with its bite, which it is going to hit you
Oh,
with
yes, it
a
will.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to hit you for
Owie, owie, owie.
10 points of piercing damage as its needlish teeth go piercing into your.
Okay, while I'm in rage, I have a resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and damage, so of +2. So what does that mean?
Take 2 less
I
damage.
get 2 less
Yeah.
damage, so it's
Yep,
8
so 8
points of
points.
damage. Okay.
Because you're ignoring it and your veins are bulging and you're all raging out. Okay, so 8
can
points of
handle that.
damage. Okay, which is good because if it would have gotten the first attack, you may have been on your knees and would have given it an advantage. Bad stuff. So, it
Me
is
like you,
now the
Mage.
cleric's turn.
I'm gonna do another little drive by there, and I'm gonna put Bean on it.
I bane you.
Okay, and what does Bane do?
Basically, okay. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw
Oh, God.
whenever a target that fails this saving throw. And I don't think he's got really high charisma. Okay, he may if he fails it, he's got every roll after this. He's got target must roll a d4 and subtract that number from the roll attack or saving roll.
That's a great thing if they're got a low charisma.
Seeing as he's -2 to charisma, I'm assuming your dex, your save is not a 9.
No, guess what? He failed.
He's Bane. You are the bane of his existence, and your colleagues as well. Okay.
Well, now talk like Tom Hardy with the mask on.
Large, sound like Sean Connery.
My God,
Don't knock the Hardy. Me like you the Hardy.
I'm Hardy too. I
I
like his bane.
I liked his bane.
Oh, but you like Sean Connery better. So.
I love the Hardy.
I
I like the Hardy when he was Picard's clone and
Oh,
Nemesis.
yes.
They're Tom Hardying out. Do you
I'm
need
sorry.
some more time? It's okay, no.
And that was before he was all like buff. That
Well, it was when he was like basically a child.
Yeah, he was like, I liked him then
A
too.
bald.
I hate. You know, I love me a bald man.
That's true.
As we get more emails.
I'm fine with bald men too.
Okay,
I'm just
so
saying. Yule Brenner, sexy as all get out. Just saying.
Paladin,
Tell Savalas no.
your trickster halfling friend came by and gave him the Baney finger,
Right.
and you noticed that he quivered and did not make his charisma
I
save.
just gave him the evil eye.
Can I get up to him?
Yo, you can definitely get up to him.
Hey man, like this thing you're doing, man. Like, it's no good, man. Life is beautiful. And you're just like, you're blind to it, man. You're so blind. And I hit you for 12, man.
14.
14.
14.
14
Okay,
might hit.
14's the difference.
That's good. I'm
Okay.
glad he can read my sheet because I apparently can't.
Okay.
Too many
happens.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Too many mushrooms, man.
What?
Numbers is not a god. Is not a
Like,
elf god
I'm
thing.
not into the numbers
For,
thing.
5 points of damage.
And is that 5 slashing?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You know it, dude.
As
Yeah,
your
man.
slash just cuts deep into its stinking
Ooh.
flesh as layers part beneath the texture of your blade. It feels like you're cutting into some weird jello, gelatinous,
Right. Oh,
oozy
yeah.
stuff.
Jello. See
There's
it
always-
wiggle. See it jiggle. Cool and fruity. Jello, brand, gelatin. Of all desserts, you'll love the one that tastes right and makes it fun.
Make
Jello, brand, gelatin, and have some fun. Had to go there, sorry.
Jello.
There's always room for Jello.
It's completely marked adults.
Like, do
Why
we
is
even
my
do
wife
we get
mad
this?
at me?
Oh, you admit you haven't listened to episodes.
Oh, no, I was listening to Rock and Roll.
Now that the Fimble Winter is scaring you.
Yes, because my character's totally unprepared for it. I'm sorry, Trixie is not into the whole prepperness, Prepperness.
Oh,
She's
Very
like
nice.
so not in for Doomsday. There's no shopping.
There's plenty of shopping in the Fimble
No,
Winter
that's
apocalypse.
looting.
No, it's preparedness.
Yeah, so not her gig.
Didn't you listen to Kane's background story? He's
No.
already got his shop set for his adopted mom with a freezer full of meat he's been hunting.
This
all.
is why I need help with my story.
This is why you need to listen to the episodes.
I'm like-
You know what Fimble Winter is.
I know what Fimbulwinter is in mythology.
Well, you should go back and listen to 2 weeks ago's episode of Ragnarok and All.
Yeah.
Shameless plug right there.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Man.
so back to that. So, Paladin swung, did some stinky damage. Now
Yeah, man.
it is Jazz's turn.
And you were -4 to that too, so you're whatever Remember, you have to deduct.
I'm -4 to my rolls.
I'm sorry, -D4.
Yes.
You have to roll.
I haven't rolled anything yet. That was her
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I took it like a champ.
That's right.
Yeah.
In the face.
In the face.
Kill it in the face.
All right, another Eldritch Blast coming its way.
Oh no.
Will a...
And don't forget you get that D4, don't
Plus,
you?
yeah, the D4.
Yeah, I know.
Because you are
He's
blessed.
got it in his hand.
13.
That will hit, because I'm assuming your
13
bonus
plus-
is more than +1.
Yes.
That will hit. See, that
Have to check out
1d4
the-
comes in handy.
I know. I
It
so
does.
love that extra D4. Thank
The
you so
gods
much.
want you to smite this poor cursed creature.
No, we are putting it out of its misery.
So does my patron, because, hex.
Oh,
Damn.
shit. And what type of spell is that?
That's force and necrotic.
Okay, you fire your blast out, and as your bolt hits the beast squarely in the mouth, it explodes.
Oh, I am so
In this
glad that I
room.
am not in that room.
As there's simmering acidic spittle on the ground at our barbarian and paladin's feet, just dissolving little chunks of broken table and things.
Stepping away
As
from the blob.
as our champions here are covered in a green, yellow mucus color.
Glitter! Get it off! Get it off! Get
Does
it
it
off!
have glitter in it?
It has shimmery gold
Glitterdoom!
speckles.
We're covered in glitter.
As you
This
notice,
is craft world.
Oh, come here, ladies. We'll clean it up.
It's like we're covered in
Prestidigitation.
supernatural. We're covered in
as-
Sparkle's blood.
you notice the corpse, all of a sudden there's some little tiny grubs crawling up from under things and trying to
Ew.
slurp up,
I cast Shatter.
and they just pop. There's just more
Nope.
pop, 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 like overcooked sausages exploding
Well,
on
the
the
chestnuts
floor.
pop, 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 pop. There's a
Okay.
happy feeling in the room.
Tonight, because of the rations and the...
I don't think I've ever had such a strong reaction against bugs.
Okay, so you're cleaning off your champions.
Oh,
Yes,
please.
prestidigitation to clean them
Okay.
off.
Oh,
As you're doing that, your patron, of course, is coming in the room, checking the walls out because he's like, "Oh, there's gold veins in the walls."
gold
I
poop
don't
wall,
even know if
dude.
that's real gold, man.
Man.
Okay, as you know, what are you doing, little halfling?
She's like, I'm not getting dirty.
Okay, as all of a sudden you guys hear the dwarf make this harumph sound of disappointment.
I didn't get a harump from that guy. Harump, harump, harump.
What was this?
I was just checking out the room.
Oh, wow.
You're just
Hey.
checking out the room. You notice that there's
Natural 20. Woo.
that there's a curtain over here. And are you checking behind that curtain?
Yeah, I am.
All right. So you notice that that curtain's covering up a 2.5-foot well cistern
Ah,
that seems to have an old rotten rope that's dangling down there. Of course, you do notice there's a couple more of those grub things that are, as soon as you move the curtain, they go scurrying into the darkness.
Oh, it's an infestation.
And you know, you also notice that there's, you know, a lot of mold in the crockery that's over by the water thing.
yeah, well, it wasn't eating the food. He was eating the gold, so...
Yeah.
I thought he was
Ew.
pooping the gold.
No,
Well, 'cause
he's eating
he
it
eats
first,
first.
and then it just... Because, you know,
He
you are what
digests
you eat,
it.
you know, you're gonna... Like, you know when you eat corn.
I've never known anyone turn into a stalk of corn.
No,
But-
to poop it out.
But on the plus side,
Oh, right.
you did find 4 cooking utensils, 4 knives basically, that could be used
Ladle
as
of
throwing daggers.
Oh,
If someone needs throwing daggers, they
Anybody
can be
needs
used in
some
that
no
fashion.
throwing daggers?
I'm good, thanks.
They're
I've got my
probably not
javelins.
in a good enough shape to use as actual knives anymore, but throwing daggers they can be easily used as.
I'll just hold on to them.
You never know when you
You know,
need
for a
throwing daggers.
cavern filled with treasure, there's a startling lack of treasure.
Well, this is what happens when you've got a place where things eat gold and hoard gold
That's
and
right,
have the
and
gold,
poop
gold
gold
fever.
and-
They got the gold fever.
Yeah.
Fever.
So finally getting around to it after I've cleaned these 2 off. What's in that well? Ooh.
Anybody have a...
Do I see any bugs in there?
Yes.
There's a
By
couple
the
of
time I get
grubs
around to it.
crawling up and down the thing, yeah.
Ew.
Are you
I start
going-
picking them off with the Eldritch Blast.
Sacred
Okay.
flame, sacred flame.
as this horrible burnt smell just wafts up the little.
My Eldritch Blast is force. It just pops them.
But
Oh
she's
no,
saying,
I'm
But you're
saying
flaming.
flaming.
so there's slime just oozing down to whatever water cistern is down below there. Just nastiness.
Is
Yeah.
this rope going to pull anything up?
Well, let's go the other way.
Give me a quick dex check to see if you can pull it up without breaking the rotten rope.
What are you pulling up and
Does he
why?
still have
I don't
plus
know.
D4?
He does still have the D4. We'll give him a D4 just because. Maybe your god wants this bucket to come up.
So that'll be dex check. 14.
Okay, you actually pull up this bucket that seems full of slime. Are you going to reach into that slime and see what's inside it?
You
I'm
just
gonna-
kick it over.
Well, you can burn it, right? I'll dump it in the corner.
Okay, you dump the slime out. There's a bunch of, discarded slug casings and whatnot.
Ew.
A half-eaten gold ring flops down. With
Oh, really?
With a diamond on it.
A half-eaten gold ring.
Yes.
Dibs.
Huh.
Prestidigitation, mage hand.
as all the slime evaporates off it immediately, as you have this half-chomped ring.
Yeah, but it could be a magic item. Yeah. And
Well,
that-
worst case scenario, there's a diamond on it.
There
It
you
could
go.
have been a magic item that's now been destroyed.
Destroyed
and ruined.
because
now
it
it's
was
it's a
digested.
chunk of gold and a diamond worth 50 gold pieces.
The
Sweet.
diamond's useful.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what doesn't get digested when eaten.
Right?
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do as you finish up in the mess hall?
Let's keep moving.
Okay, so where are you gonna move to?
I guess
Well,
we gotta
we'll go to
move
this one right
other
there.
room here.
Okay, so you
Because there was
head-
that other door before we have to go back to
Yep,
where we
before
came
you
from.
heard the moving furniture sound.
Hey,
Okay.
Okar man, if you were gonna move into this place, you might want to, I don't know,
I did bring nuts.
Hire an
though.
exterminator?
set everything on fire in here, man. It's like,
Yeah, he kind of agrees when he's looking at the slime trail on the floors
You
and the
know-
little grubs, marks on the walls, and the fact. And he basically
anyone else
explains to you
want
that cool gold veininess you see in the wall is actually iron pyrite that the dwarves actually put in the wall to look like.
Because
gold
it's
veins.
pretty.
Exactly, to
It's
decorate.
just
the
for
place.
decoration.
It's for
It is the mess
decoration.
hall. Can we roll any type of medical or history to see what caused that guy to become the way he was?
Yeah. I'll give
Oh, hey.
you we'll say religion.
Hey, do you have a healing spell?
Yeah.
Heal
You
me.
can take a short rest.
Let's take a short rest.
Okay. Well, she's doing her thing of inspecting the
I
slimy
know. Medicine.
medicine. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
trying
I'll
to
give you medicine.
diagnose. Trying to diagnose. Oh, wait a minute. I
Don't
get a
forget your
+4.
+4.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would be a 12.
Okay, that you definitely see the way the body is, shrinking from the curse. You could
curse.
you believe it's a magical curse.
so I'm gonna,
It's not. This body should not biologically exist at all.
I'm gonna, check this out too with
Okay.
my friends.
You'd be like, hey, little
Yeah, no,
check out the colors.
big, very, very colorful. Like the way the slime swirls on the floor is a lot.
Don't lick the toad.
How the universe is always spiraling out of control, man. Yeah.
Hey, dwarf. I'm thinking that this guy here, who was once a dwarf there, I'm thinking that he was cursed. You may want to have that taken care of first. Wouldn't want anybody else coming down with that.
Okay, he
gotta pay some
basically
taxes.
comes up to you and says, well, you're my religious expert. How should we do that?
Well, we probably need to find out what it's magic, right? So, it had to come from somewhere. We haven't found the source yet, so we can't advise yet.
What he said.
Then the dwarf says, excellent plan. I'm glad I thought of it too. Let's go.
He is a character.
Yeah, well,
He's a
okay.
non-playing character. So who's going to head in first to this room?
Me.
We took a short rest. You're all healed
You're
up.
taking a
Well,
short
I'm
rest?
not all healed up.
I spent
'cause
a hit die
only
to heal my one
I'm
acid splash.
Your one acid burn.
because a long heal doesn't give you back all your hit. I mean, a short heal.
Short rest only gives you back whatever
one
your hit dice is. Yeah.
Oh well,
However many of your hit dice you want to
I
spend.
only used one, so I'm only 2 points shy of what I.
Okay.
Okay,
Because
so
I
then
hit
wait
my
on the spell.
because I have a D12 hit die. So.
Yeah. So you get that back when you do the long rest, and you get healed up for the long
Yeah.
rest. So,
So now hold on to those healing spells.
Right?
okay, so you're going to kick in the door, walk in the door. It seems to be
Listen at
not
the
locked.
door first.
Listen at the door. Give me a listen roll.
Okay.
Perception.
Perception. Well, how long does this thing last?
10 turns.
It
but
still would technically be in effect, we'll say. Just for
Well, I got me a 6.
No,
you believe that
No, 7.
all is
I
well.
got 7.
And
I
that,
don't hear nothing.
and that it is very, very quiet in there.
Still is the grave.
Oh.
Just saying.
So is it? Well, never mind.
Of course.
So
you
was
know-
the first room you walked
I was
into.
I'm just going to open the door.
Okay, well you're there, so go ahead.
I'm
Open
just
the
going to
door.
open the door and go
Okay,
in.
you open the door, and she walks in.
Bull just
Ta-dum.
brass that one.
By the way,
Alright.
these are pillars. This room is lined with cots. There's about
So it's a barracks of sorts.
More like
there's
people.
about 20 cots in this place.
Oh.
It seems to definitely be the group sleeping area. So, numerous wooden double bunks are arranged in rows along the walls of this large room. Over 200 footlockers and shredded, rotting clothes are strewn about the room as if hastily and angrily searched through. A table, its surface stained with old blood, rests near the entrance, and a pair of closed doors stand back in the back of the room. That's a little section that you see here.
Ah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And a row of privacy screens fashioned from metal panels divides the room into two. Ancient skeletons, all showing signs of violent death, lie in a random order about the room.
Yeah, well, are they showing signs of movement is what I want to know.
They do not seem to show signs of movement, but you do see like
The violent death.
rusted old weapons. People stabbed each other and died.
I was about to say, did they fight each other?
Limbs cut off. It looks like there was massive violence that happened. Some of them, it obviously looks like might be person on person.
Well, if there was a zombie curse and some of your friends broke out into the zombie hood, I mean, you're gonna stab your friend.
No, I think
I'm
they
thinking
just
it's
got all.
greed.
Yeah, it was like the green-eyed monster. The
Yeah. The curse of the green
Well,
eyed
yeah,
monster.
but if that was the case, I mean, wouldn't all dwarf holds fall like this? There's
No,
gotta be
I'm
something.
thinking this is an actual curse. Judging from that last guy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going in further.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
going
follow
to check
in.
the other rooms.
Okay. Well, go ahead. And anybody gonna check this room?
I'm going to check this room
Okay.
with my amazing dice rolling skills.
Give me an amazing perception.
Don't forget, you still have the.
I don't.
Oh,
We
that's
don't have
right.
the plus 10. The plus D4.
Oh. Well, then I got a
I didn't notice anything.
13 there.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't have it because I didn't bless myself.
Put it on everybody
I
else,
bless
yeah.
everyone else.
Then I do. Then I got a 16 there.
Well, that's one
Oh,
off.
sorry.
already.
Okay. Well, then I
Oh,
got a
it's worn
13.
off.
Yeah, it's one off.
I
was
got
the
me a
whole-
13.
Then I got 17.
A 17? Okay, so as you're slowly, and I'm assuming you're not trying to disturb any of the skeletons.
No, that would
you're
be
just carefully
disrespectful.
Walking over. All of a sudden, you notice that scattered about the room, you do see there is 5 beaten up but functionable lanterns. Doesn't
Okay.
seem to be any oil in it though. They long before burned out, I'm sure. Some shovels, some mining picks, multiple pairs of boots sitting ready for whoever was sleeping in the cot to jump out and put their boots on. Then we have a flask laying over on the side. You'd have to go over and inspect it to see what's inside it.
Oh, the flask is
There's
still
a
there?
flask. Yeah, there's a flask.
I'll go over and look.
You go right ahead, little one.
You open the bottle and sniff.
Sniff.
Fine dwarven brandy.
Oh, I'm keeping that.
Okay, medicinal purposes and all.
Exactly.
And who rolled
It'll
that
keep-
17 for perception?
Me.
You notice underfoot as you're trying not to step on the bodies, a small ruby that seemed to have fallen between some of the cobblestones in the floor.
Oh, okay. I'll
You
pick up the ruby.
small
like,
ruby,
hey,
and
found a
it's worth
ruby.
50 gold pieces for this little ruby.
50 gold pieces.
And are you doing it in a way that your employer can see it or can't see it?
Can't see it. Let's
Give
see.
me a roll.
And we still have.
No.
Sight of
You
hand
wanted that
grenades.
short rest to get those hit points
Okay,
back.
hold on. This will be a stealth roll.
Nope.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
You're trying to pick it up without being spotted.
Oh, I see. Is a 13 enough to do it?
Let's see.
Think so? You believe you got away with it without anyone in the group saying maybe.
Oh, well, I'm going to share it with the group. I just don't want to share it with him.
Well, you'll have to share it at some point later.
Well, because remember, it's even splits.
Oh,
He's
is
right
it
here.
even splits?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll be like, oh, hell, here's a ruby.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
I was like,
He's got the booty bag in his backpack.
He's got the booty
No,
bag.
no. I don't. He's paying us, right?
Yeah,
He ain't holding
coming
the
out of the
bag.
booty bag.
I don't trust this guy.
So who's gonna hold on to the ruby? You trust all these people you just met?
I do actually.
Aww.
I trust her.
Okay. So
And
who's holding
her.
on to the ruby?
Well, I was holding on to the ring.
Aww.
Yeah, so I was like, I got a ruby.
Aww.
Just so you
And
know.
I tend to be in the back. I mean, apart from a few acid splashes, I'm probably not going to be roasted.
Yeah.
Let's go find out what's in the other those sliding doors.
Because you know what? I mean, I'm all for loot and stuff, but this guy seems a little too preoccupied with it. If you know what I mean.
Right?
Okay.
Flashes
No.
of loot the body.
Hey,
Yeah.
So in
wrong
this,
halfway. That remark.
going full Tilda, this door seems to be barricaded and was attempted to be broken into. It still seems to be stuck. This one is unlocked and open.
I want to get into the broken one.
Okay, give me a strength check to batter down the rest of the way of the door.
Do you need an assist?
Yeah.
Well,
Then let's do it first. Yeah.
Well, what did you roll? Since you rolled
I'm
the
not
dice?
saying.
Carrie, what did you roll?
I rated a 9.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll again with advantage since he assisted you.
Advantage.
Yeah.
I rolled a
But
15.
Carrie, only roll one dice. You rolled
see,
a 9.
rolled-
That's why I need to know what your first roll was. You must learn to be patient with your dice.
9 is
roll.
better.
You want
Nine is
patience? You
better?
talk to the paladin.
Okay.
You want now? You talk to the barbarian.
Okay. So,
See?
so go ahead and try to batter the door down again.
I'm gonna try again. Let's try
Wait,
different dice.
guys. I wonder if this will work. I'm going to use the repulsing thing.
Repulsing.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
The one that pushes people 10 feet.
Oh.
Dude,
Okay.
yeah,
Go
okay.
ahead and give me a roll.
Because I would just hammer at it and just
Yep. Because that's what the paladin and the barbarian do is they're taking turns
Just
kicking at this
boom.
door.
boom.
What's it with
20?
bonus? 20? He turns back, does his eldritch blast, which is battering rams the door and shatters it.
May I present
That works.
brains over brawn?
Sometimes.
As you see the door is just now concaved
There's
in
probably a
against the
corpse in there.
hinges, you see now scattered against the wall a bunch of broken tools and things that were obviously used to wedge the door shut, and the bones of a long dead dwarf
Yeah,
hiding
he was
behind there.
barricading himself in.
Apparently he wasn't under the effect of the
I
curse.
feel really sorry for this one because he obviously wasn't trying to kill the others like they were. He was just trying to keep alive, and I just feel really bad for this one.
You know-
I'm gonna say a prayer to Brandabar's for his soul.
And I'm gonna scatter some flowers and stuff around him, and
Keeps them in her purse.
probably got some
Satchel, she's an adventurer.
Yeah,
some moon
right.
dust or something, and just be like, hey man, circle of life, may you come back and not be stuck with asshole dwarves in a cursed mine, man. 'Cause that's sucky karma, man. You paid your dues, man.
You're coming back king.
Reincarnated as an elf.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
look around and be like, well, I
Or
wonder,
at least a
unless he was
half
at the
elf.
back of the barracks when this started, why he didn't try to escape and see if there was anything in here that was
Perhaps
significant.
he
The others,
couldn't, actually.
yeah, because the others were coming.
Perhaps whatever chaos happened here, he just ran and hid in the closet.
Hoping that it would
It was like
pass.
if they were all in front of the door, it was his only option, possibly. But
Hoping
we can
things
do a
would quiet
perception
down.
and see if we can see anything.
Okay.
And I got a 19 there. Yep.
11.
That's a good enough roll. Okay.
Okay. You do find a little smidgen of paper that looks like it was written in blood.
Oh, his last.
But
one.
it's written in Dwarven, isn't
It's
it?
written in
So she
Dwarven.
can read it.
Yo, Pally, or one of you two, can you read this for me?
Basically, it's really blurred because it's in blood, so of course the blood oxidizes, makes horrible ink if not properly treated. You get this message, he's sending this back to his kinfolk to tell the story of... He doesn't know exactly what happened, but word is that the cleric was going a little crazy and brought down some darkness on this place. And whatever they
Don't be
do...
looking at me.
Whatever they do, don't come here without cleansing this place immensely well.
How do we cleanse?
Perhaps the whole hall's great cleric should come here to cleanse this place in oil and fire.
I got the fire covered, no problem.
So,
something, honor my memory, something, name my second and third cousin after me, something.
So,
Does it say his family name by any chance?
It looks like his name just barely got rubbed on.
Oh, so we can't see that his family gets it. Darn.
Okar, man, I mean, like, fire, man. This whole place. Fire.
Hey, Okar, this position about the
I know how to
one
fix
whole cleric or whatever it said. That's a dwarven thing. You guys have a position of some cleric comes here and like wipes the whole place clean.
Well, sometimes the dwarf types have to do a scourge, what they call it, where they brandish dwarven holy water and soak the place, which, now that we're talking about it, you notice that all this fine stonework is all stone.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, it doesn't burn. Yeah, we get it.
Oh, you're a smart one there, Claire.
I start a fire in the corner.
one of the bunk beds.
like far enough, like right behind him, but not close enough to actually scorch anything on him, but just to get his attention.
Well, I'm thinking this is a dead end. We should go try the other direction.
Let's go.
Wait,
Yeah,
there was the
dead
open door.
is
Is there anything in here?
It's basically an empty supply room.
Dead is the operative term here, in my opinion.
That's the operative term in most of these rooms.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
It's almost like
See?
someone, if someone did something, they were greedy and hoarded everything.
Exactly. This is
So
what
may have
greed gets
been
you.
a hoarding amount.
The greed is going to get the point of my axe.
You guys are back in the main hall, and you're past the section that you had bypassed mostly.
Yeah.
Okay, but that was good because hey,
Hey.
there's craziness.
Yeah,
Craziness
man.
is good.
It's good, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So, take a moment. I'm reading. Well, we need a break.
Like Christmas music coming in
Oh.
from the outer store.
I can delete that.
It's the greatest adventure
Adventure.
that what lies ahead. Today and tomorrow have yet to be said. The chances, the changes are all yours to make. The mold of your life is in your hands to break.
And of course, at that point is when the dwarf says, and that's an old song from my home people.
Ah, the hell is that? It's a Brenda song if I ever heard one.
It's a Hobbit song.
Yeah, I'm a halfling. Hello!
That's right. Well, you don't have big feet, so you're not a hobbit.
Well, that way it's not really copyrighted.
That's right.
We're not hobbits. We're
It's a
halflings.
song for Brenda Barris, okay?
Oh, yeah. So, those pedicures, man, like, they're fierce among your people.
I need some markers real quick.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Red and black dice.
Yes, red and black dice because
Kelly's pointing out the time to you.
Yeah, well, just remember, 2 o'clock, sushi
2
garden.
o'clock sushi garden. Did you send the message to Galen?
Yeah,
Galen. To Golda.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys, who's going first?
Me.
Ben.
I'll go after.
Okay.
Into the fray.
Okay. So as you come around the hallway, give me a. How would you like to open a locked door? Beat it down. Try to pick the lock.
That's my approach. Is
Would
to
that be
just
sleight of
smash at
hand?
it.
That would be sleight of hand.
I'll do the sleight of hand. So let's try a more subtle way.
Okay, you are the tricky one. Do
Doesn't
you have any
hurt.
lockpicks?
No, I don't.
Okay.
What about
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec.
What is that?
Let's just break it.
It's using thieves
Got a
tools
non-natural 20.
for a total of 6.
Okay.
Unless
If
they
you
give
would
me
like,
advantage.
as the clerk of the trickster god, you can actually show him how to use these tools
Exactly.
properly.
Like,
As
let me show you that.
As you're clicking and clicking and clicking.
That was
it's-
Alkalite 101. For her.
Exactly.
the Church of Thievery and, conniving.
I just don't carry them with me.
You
Rather
know,
than
in the
player
streets, I
beads?
rarely deal with dwarven locks here.
Okay,
Here,
so
I'll take those. Thank
the
you.
halfling goes click, click, snicker, snack, and the lock opens up.
Sneaker snacks.
Snicker,
I
snack.
like that.
Okay, so the barbarian.
Well, I want those back because those are expensive.
And of course, your dwarf patron
Yeah.
looks and goes,
Yeah, when I'm done using them.
it's true what they say about all halflings being thieves.
Yeah, you want to rephrase that there, mister.
Or experts in the crafts of larceny.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So the
I ain't the
barbarian.
one suffering from Glitterdoom, ain't I?
The doom of glitter.
Got the hankering to eat some gold there, mister.
So.
Yeah. That if he starts exhibiting, we might have to put him down.
Oh, that's just wrong.
No, we have to cleanse this place. If we cleanse this place, then he will be cured.
He would be cured.
Yeah, cleanse it with
That's
fire
the hope.
and oil.
Burn it all.
Okay. So as the barbarian looks down the hallway, you look to the north, you see a door. Just making sure my map is drawn correctly.
Uh-huh.
And door. I'm like, that doesn't look right. Okay. So you see a door, and then you turn around to the south, and as you slowly turn around to the south, you see beyond the locked door is a corridor running north-south. To the north are 3 doors.
3? I only count 2. Unless you're counting the one I'm in.
Right?
He drew the map wrong.
No, he didn't. He just forgot this door.
Okay, because I was wondering what's.
Yeah. That's why I was looking, I'm like, I'm missing something on this map.
I just thought it was a blank space.
I thought it was a blank space too.
Wall filler. You know dwarves.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. To one end of the passage are 2 set into the east and west walls.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Brandabaris, bless you.
Looking south, you see the corridor ends in a 4th door bearing a pair of loopholes in its face. A raised portcullis protrudes from the ceiling, a short distance in front of the door. A pale figure of a dwarf. Of course, the dwarf is the last thing you observe. You observe all this stuff, then the dwarf. A pale figure of a dwarf, its body encrusted with mineral deposits, stands near the southern door.
Like,
Oh,
does
like
it look
those
like a
guys
real
that we
statue, or does it look like
It
it's
looks
actually
more
like petrified?
dwarf-ish than...
It looks like maybe like somebody that had been petrified at some
Yeah.
point,
Yeah, it
It's
looks less skeletal, more dwarfish.
and it's mineral deposits, eh?
Yes, mineral
Yeah, but is
It's
it
like, how do you
moving
cure
in?
somebody from petrification?
And by the way, it is currently holding a light crossbow pointed in your direction.
Is it moving?
It's moving. It's moving.
Oh, it is. It's moving.
It has the crossbow like this.
My spidey senses are tingling because I can see it coming.
I'm gonna try and
How
talk to
about
this
this?
dwarf. Maybe.
Roll initiative.
It's like,
Oh.
oh, I got a 16. I got a grand old 7.
I had
2.
13.
Lucky number 7!
You have 13?
Oh, this ain't craps, is it?
Which one?
2.
2. Well, 2 can only be beaten by...
No, that would be.
Oh, no, it's a tie for 2. What's your dex bonus?
0.
Okay, believe it or not, they get to go first then.
2 can be as bad as 1.
That's just wrong. Why did I write 13? Why am I writing numbers? I should be writing names. Because I should cross things out since my low borders get full. So, Barbarian, it happens to be your turn first. You're here. He's there on the other side of the raised portcullis.
I'm gonna rush him.
You're gonna rush him?
I'm gonna rush him.
Are you gonna rush him?
I'm gonna just barrel towards him with
What's
my
your
great
passive
axe.
perception?
Passive perception is 11.
Okay, good to know. So you guys are seeing through the doorway. The barbarian is charging.
I'm invoking my rage.
Off to the right. Oh, great. More stuff.
Oh, hey, it's Milo out there.
Oh,
Isn't that Milo? Yeah.
Okay,
Should I roll?
Yes. Give me a roll, but it's a dex save.
A dex save?
A
Then
dex
I
save.
get advantage on a dex save if it's coming towards me.
You don't see it coming towards you.
Oh, well, then.
This is as you're raging down there, your heart is beating,
That
your
is-
feet are thundering on the floor.
And I get my dexterity bonus, so, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What'd you get?
I got an 11.
You got an 11?
I got an 11.
Oh, you got an 11.
Do you have a proficiency dex save for your saves there?
That's actually sufficient, though. Because as your feet are pounding on the floor, all of a sudden you realize there's more than just your heart on the floor and your feet pounding. All of a sudden, as you're running, you run and realize that chunks of the ceiling
Are falling behind me?
are falling
Just like over here.
behind, just like over here.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like there's a trap where they're trying to bait you into the trap, but you actually managed to get there.
And I sprung it.
Yeah, you sprung it and made the save, so, you know. But you will take 6 points of damage from the rocks that were bouncing off you that you were ignoring, because you
That's because
So-
I'm all ragey.
You're all
Oh, wait. Don't
4 points.
forget.
you didn't
I
actually rage yet.
I
Don't you have
did.
to
I said I
activate
invoked.
rage?
I said
Okay.
I invoked my rage.
Didn't you hear the ah?
Oh, that's
I said it, and don't. I get. So it's actually only going to be 4 points.
It's blunt, if that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only going to be 4 points.
Okay.
'cause I-
And it is now difficult terrain between you and your friends.
That's fine. I don't need to be up in their faces.
Apparently, it also obscures the corridor, so if you want to see, you have to climb it.
All right.
Okay, swing at the stone geist.
Yes.
Why are you
And
rolling advantage?
because I'm raging.
Okay, sorry, I was just asking.
But I'm not
Don't
going to hit.
rage.
I'm not going to hit because I'm only getting.
Why are you assuming you're not hitting until I give you the number? You're right. You
It's
didn't
going.
hit.
It's 11. Yeah.
You didn't hit. I was guessing the first time, but this time I'm serious. You swing your axe and you basically hit the
Oh wait, don't
calcium.
we have to burn these guys?
Why do you have to burn those guys?
Isn't it the same guys as that floated in before?
No, this
these,
is
these are
Okay.
stony guys.
So
You said
it
rock
is the
guys.
paladin's turn. You now know that you need to climb up this rocky enclosure, which is difficult terrain, so it basically counts as 2 spots.
Right, man. So my speed is 35
2,
normally.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get
Mhm.
there with one move.
All right, man.
So
Get him.
your nimbly elven fast feet are bouncing up the little rock area so you can see what's going on there.
Just call me Legolas, man.
There you go.
All right, dude. Look, like
It's undead. You remember how that went last time.
I'm just gonna have to smack you in the face, man. Yeah,
You're past your
man.
expiry date. Go away.
So like with the versatile thing, man. That's like,
That means you can wield it as a one-hand weapon or a two-hand weapon, but you have to drop your shield.
all right. That takes my armor class down, though, right? By
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
what? 2.
Yeah.
All right, dropping the shields
Ooh, you're being bold.
and smacking it, like smacking it with the
Okay.
side of my
Smack it soundly.
battle axe
Okay.
up against his head, man.
Do you need anything special before that?
I don't think I have anything special, really.
Spells and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's
One
right, you're a
bonus
spelling
action.
person now. You get gas.
34. Yes, audience, I still don't understand how my spells work.
It's okay. It's not your real character.
So is there any place else you guys want to go? She doesn't want to go to sushi.
Food places?
Yeah.
I
What
get
local
any bonus
food
action?
places
Does
would
that
you like
mean I
to
can
plug?
just do it?
Not necessarily. What spell are you looking at?
I'm
Ask,
looking
how about you
at
ask her
Divine
since
Favor.
she's got the dietary.
Yeah.
It is a bonus
No,
action,
she
so
says
yes,
is
you
there
can just
another
you can
place
do
that
it.
serves sushi that has more items that are
Till
not
spell
fishy.
ends, deal extra
They
1
have
for
chicken and all
radiance
sorts
on
of stuff.
Yeah, they have tempura.
Yeah, they've got
Chicken
the
and
teriyaki chicken. They've got the
concentration to a minute,
They've got the
so you can't
sushi
do another
lunch.
concentration spell.
They got the-
or
Yeah,
else
I
this one
already
ends.
told her that they have chicken.
And
they have
a
pork.
minute is 10 rounds.
Okay.
No.
So I'm going to cast Divine Favor on myself.
Okay, what's that do?
And what that does is my prayers empower me with divine radiance until the end of my spell. My weapon attack deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit. Boom.
Radiant.
I have to bloody hit. And I think I got what do I add to my
What's your proficiency bonus?
2?
2, and what's your strength bonus?
2.
So 4.
So 12.
12 will hit.
Yay! That's exciting. And it's a 1d10.
Because you're using it as a two-hander.
Plus your 1d4.
Yeah, the one. Now remember, tell me the radiant damage separate from the sword damage, because you have a feeling that the radiant damage is extra.
So,
For some reason, the slashy seems to be not extra.
Well, I'm smackified.
And they have
Okay.
Smackifying.
Smack
I love it.
up against the side of the head with actually the side face of my axe.
Okay.
For 5,
Okay.
and then the radiant damage is 3.
So this thing doesn't like slashing; it likes bashing.
No, I don't think so. Okay, definitely seems that the bludgeoning and or slashing is doing less damage, but the radiant is definitely burning its calcified skin.
Excellent.
You're getting the idea that blunt and slashing, it might be resistant to from the calcifiedness. It's not organic, it's more inorganic at this point. Okay, so any other movements? You're good with where you are?
I'm good.
Okay, so it is going to be the cleric's turn.
Let's see.
You're going to climb up the pile so you can see?
Yeah,
Okay.
just so I can get high enough to.
Crunch, 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 crunch
3,
up the pile.
4, 5, 6. What's your speed?
25. I just need to be able to see him. Okay. I don't got too many distance things, but I can do this. Let's go ahead and sacred flame that guy.
Sacred Flame, what's the
Light 'em up.
dex save?
Yeah. Terrible.
20.
I swear, this sucks. Everyone has good dexterity.
Nimble
know.
dead
Or just
dwarves.
rolls? Yeah.
I know, and he's like mineral deposits. You'd
Okay.
think that he wouldn't be moving very fast.
So
I
at
know,
this
right?
Just
point,
saying.
this one is going to drop his crossbow, obviously, because shooting a crossbow at 2 people in your face is
So he's not
stupid.
stupid. Apparently, he still has wits.
Has an intel of 10. He's going to pull out his little half spear.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? No, he's not. He's not going to have time to pull that weapon. But he is going to reach out and touch you.
Don't
Oh,
let
With
him
his
touch you.
cold, calcified, dead hands. And I'm going to grab the dice and just roll a 1 because it owes me a 20 now.
Ha!
Will a 10 hit you?
No.
Okay. Then his cold, dead touch misses you completely. But as that happens, behind him, you hear some shuffling
Oh,
sound.
come on!
Yeah, this is the big fight.
As you see arrows. Remember how there's the little arrow holes? Yes, I got 20 minutes. Arrow holes. You see arrows notched and basically come shooting out of the hole. The first arrow is going to go after you over the dwarf's head.
Let's bring down the tunnel.
We can do
You
that.
did bring down the tunnel.
No, that part of the tunnel. Crap.
Well, frack.
So it will a 21 hit you
You think?
for 5 points of damage. And Jocelyn, the door you're in front of, an arrow comes out for 10. That will miss.
Yeah, it has to hit a 16.
Even without your shield, your defenses are stronger than that, and you slap the arrow out of the way with your sword.
Yeah. Come at me, bro.
And
These
then
guys don't count as undead, do they?
that one moves, and that one moves forward, and it's going to shoot at the
They
barbarian.
might.
Do they count as undead?
You believe... Oh, and that one's crossbow malfunctions because it's old and calcified.
And it breaks and it can never fire again.
Yep, it is now debunked.
So
Now it is the sorcerer's turn.
these don't
Warlock.
count as undead,
Warlock,
do
sorry.
they?
You believe they do.
Ah, all right.
He said Geist.
Remember
Go,
radiant
Kate.
damage, doing extra damage? You
So
have
coming up here, I see that there's arrows
There's
How
arrows
much are
coming
you
through the
down?
little arrow slots.
I'm
and
down
doors.
to 23.
firing
points.
shadow through the slot.
How is that?
Okay,
for
it's you basically have to battle through the door to get to them.
It's less. I'm like.
I can
Can you
target
normal
past the
34?
slot
So
as
you're
long
more
as
than
I have line of
I'm-
effect.
I'm-
Okay,
yeah,
it's
I'm about half.
okay, but it's only an
I'm
arrow
doing
slot.
okay. I
Alright.
mean,
Yes,
could
but
be
I don't
worse.
have to
Tell me
aim.
when you
I just
get,
say
like,
through
half
that
of your
slot, and
Okay.
that's and it sets off the AOE.
Okay, so where are you
Okay.
pointing at AOE
Heavy
then?
Here.
17.
Okay,
So
Give
these
me-
three guys need
let's
this.
put it this way. I'll give it to you if you can give me a perception roll of 12 or higher. Because if not, the door shell counts as like a solid barricade.
That's not how spells work.
But how does this one require line of sight or?
It requires line of effect.
Okay, so if
the arrow slot really doesn't let you see through it from your side.
If I'm completely blind, I can still cast a spell into that area.
Okay.
California.
So I don't need to see it. I don't need to see the target.
Okay.
I can just cast into the darkness. I really can cast
Okay.
magic missile into the
I'm
darkness.
gonna shoot the darkness.
But what I'm saying is they're solid doors, so it's like saying you can cast it into
If
a
they
wall.
can get an arrow through it, I can get a spell through it.
Okay. Go ahead and you just give me a quick perception roll to make sure you can basically see where it came from.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So they all need to make.
Because remember, in theory, before your turn, all these arrows came out of the doors before you could even see the doorways.
Mhm.
So you're running up on the rocks. You have to see that there's
Well,
arrow
we saw them
slits.
over here, so.
Mhm.
Where am I?
So where did she decide to go?
She's meeting us there, too.
So at Sushi Garden?
Okay, so they need to make Constitution saving throws.
Versus...
DC is 13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first, this guy. So has a good crossbow. Broken crossbow. And then that guy. Okay, so that guy failed it. And then this guy. And it goes through, the effect goes through barricades?
It will probably damage the door, but it may not break the door.
Okay, so we'll say it automatically hits the door.
If it breaks the door, then he might need to make a save. That's your
Okay.
call.
Shnikey. Is that a
So
7?
16,
So half if they made it?
and half if they made it. It's the thunder damage that was super effective against these other zombies, so I don't know if that's...
Ooh, so it is thunder damage?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
it rattles them bones.
It
This time I knocked the water over.
was my book not there this time?
It's there, but it didn't get anything.
We learned a
was
lesson
nothing.
that we should move the book from that specific
Well, I had to
spot.
leave it open to dry.
Why don't we put the book somewhere else?
It's dry now.
All right.
Well, if it was wet, we just leave it in the danger zone.
Danger zone.
Danger, danger, danger. Okay, so thunder damage, that is effective on these guys.
Okay. I wasn't sure if stone was, like, resistant.
And oh wait. So half damage if they made their save, right?
Shockwave.
Okay, so you hear a thunderous rattle come from there and the doors are just smashing. Okay, so back to the top of the order. It is the barbarian's turn.
Well, that means slashing doesn't help.
So bash him with the blade.
So I'm going to turn
Remember,
the
that's what she
She
did.
used the flat of her blade. She
I'm
didn't
now
bash
going to use
herself.
the flat of my blade.
It didn't make a difference.
Doesn't
Oh.
matter. But
So
it does
we-
some damage, just not as much as normal.
Mm-hmm.
Of the bashing?
No, neither. It doesn't matter. It's the same.
Alright, well,
There
that's all I
wasn't
got.
there wasn't any advantage for doing slashing or blunting.
It's all I got.
It
I
seemed
just
less
hit
effective
with
than
that
normal.
Damn saving throw.
Well, I missed.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
A 7? Oh, that was your best? Okay, you
That was my
swing
best.
and your axe just hits stone and sparks as your iron meets stone on the body of this calcified monster. Okay, so it is the paladin's turn.
Right, man.
Now remember, Radiant, you seem to be doing really good with that.
Yeah.
Radiate their asses.
I'm trying.
Oh. Rolled a 1.
Okay, so you swing at it and you hit its shoulder blade just right that the sword practically vibrates out of your hand from the just a blunt on blunt vibration. It's almost like your sword was one with the earth, man.
Yeah, man. Wow.
And not in the good way.
Whoa, Sahani. That was like, what a lesson on the circle of life, man.
Little
Whoa.
heavy there.
Yeah, man.
Okay, cleric.
These life potions
It's
are
time
funny.
for the big
I need
gun.
some radiant damage here. Let's go ahead and sacred flame their asses again.
Okay.
Damn it, you better roll low. Look at that! A natural goddamn 20, isn't it? Oi!
And now she's Irish.
Oi!
Irish,
Like,
Midwestern,
Happy Hanukkah.
Yiddish. Happy
exactly.
Hanukkah. You know this will be way after Hanukkah. Okay, so
God
your sacred
damn it.
flame outlines the doors nicely.
We can see everything.
And it's going to try to touch the barbarian again. And I'm going to roll that dice to come out natural 20 because she gave a good mojo. It's going to reach its cold, dead hand at the barbarian.
And it's going to hit.
And
God damn it.
Will a 18 hit?
I already told you it's going to hit.
4 points of damage. And give me a Constitution save. You need a 13 or better.
Or are you gonna go cold zombie? Freed zombie, whatever.
I failed.
Okay, you've basically you've one step of exhaustion. You feel your skin tightening around where its hand touched you, and your stamina is just waking out. Like the cold is seeking in, and the heat of your life force is waking out. You feel it only a few touches like that, and that would be
gone.
bad. You don't want this to happen. Okay, so one guy's reloading the crossbow in there, reloading the crossbow. They're gonna actually, because they got their bones rattled, throw open the doors.
Oh, good, so we can do it again.
Yep, they're gonna throw open the door, and the guy with the broken crossbow is gonna come out here, and he's gonna spear the paladin.
Okay.
Because that's what they do. When they can't use their crossbow, they use their spear. Well, a 14 hits you.
No.
Okay. That was fail with the spear. That sucked. So these guys that you can now all clearly see because the door is open here, they're gonna get like this so they can stack up, and they're gonna first one's gonna shoot at the barbarian with the crossbow.
Bring it.
Actually, only one of them has got the crossbow. 17.
Yep.
Okay, so we got the 5 points of damage, piercing if that matters to you since you're raging.
Oh yeah, so that's actually
Get your
only
raging.
3 points of damage.
Okay, and that guy's kind of screwed because his crossbow is broken.
Okay, I'm below half now.
All right.
Okay,
I'll
so
But I'm also kind of like kill them all.
he's got his spear ready, and since he can't crossbow, he's gonna go over here and do something in the distance.
Healing.
You hear a clink, 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 clink as something's being done over there. It reminds you over on this side when someone was playing with the two levers.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so it is Jazz's turn.
That gate's gonna come down. That's not gonna be good.
Plus side, your
that
teammates.
means they can't come through the gate.
Well, it means. Well,
They can, remember?
Then
Well,
why
no,
do
these
they
aren't the ones that could walk.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Well, they can lock themselves
wrong.
in.
Yes, they can. These are the ones
See,
that can't do
told
that.
ya.
See, I was like, why would they even care?
Because
It
it'll
slows
keep
us
you
down.
from getting after them. One of them is almost in pieces right now.
mhm.
Well, let's finish the job.
Which one is almost in pieces?
It is this one.
Okay.
The thing is, cover won't help you with the sacred flame.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
Okay,
Where's all the clever?
If I could just connect.
it's a really good dice.
Yes.
With the newer dice. That's
Yeah.
good.
That
That's
way.
good dice.
I don't have them hexed, but that's fine. For 4.
And that's
Sense of force.
force. Okay, no special vulnerabilities. That one actually explodes when the force comes flying back and hits it. As you hear calcified bones hit the ground.
All right, man.
Oh, one down.
Okay, so back to the top of the order, but first.
What?
He's actually going to do something?
No,
And
it's
he
not.
puts a crossbow bolt an inch above the barbarian's ear in the door.
Yeah, man.
You felt.
Hey, I didn't get hit.
Yeah, it could be worse.
It was
I
close.
didn't get
It was
hit.
about 3 inches from your ear. So, and it is
But I battle
now
on.
the barbarian's turn.
And we do it again. All
This,
over again.
this guy who's like super, super resistant to being hurt.
Apparently.
The gods.
Oh, yes! That
Oh,
would
no,
be
you
a
didn't.
23.
That will hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will hit.
No, 25. Yeah, that, of course that's a hit. Alrighty. Do. And that will be 9 points of damage,
Okay.
which will be ineffectual.
Well,
That'll
not
be
ineffectual.
ineffectual.
You're chipping away at him.
Okay, you just, chunk of bone just cracks off as you hit him with your axe. So anything you good with the movement?
Oh wait,
there?
do I have to do another Constitution save?
No, that was just when he attacked you.
Okay.
It was direct response to his attack. So it is the paladin's turn.
Right, man. So
This is the time to bust out some radiantness here.
Yeah, but I have to pick up my weapons, man.
That's true.
Pick them up.
There is spells though. What spells you got?
I got cure wounds,
Oh, okay.
Woohoo!
which I'm gonna do
Woohoo!
here. It's a D8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
I don't even know.
What's
if
your
I-
wisdom?
My wisdom is
+4.
+2
So there you go.
5 points of damage.
health. So I picked up
Oh,
my
yeah,
weapons.
Non anti-damage. remember?
Anti-damage.
Anti-damage. Anti-damage.
I rolled a heal spell, picked up my weapons.
So you get your sword and your shield, or just
Yeah.
go for the sword?
No, shield.
Now that they're swinging back?
And it didn't matter, bashy. So I'm just gonna slash at them.
Okay.
For paladins, it's charisma, but that would end up being the same stat for you.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
So that's 2 actions.
Yeah, well, the spells, it's the cure one's a fast spell, right?
Yeah, it's a immediate.
Yeah,
Bonus
yeah.
action.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
No, it's not a bonus. It's an action.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
Okay. So it's going to be Kelly's turn.
Sacred flame, that son of a bitch.
Which one? The one that's been getting beaten up? or
No,
the one,
the
that's
one
already
behind the
popped?
wall.
Oh, this guy?
The one you can't see?
Did you have any line of sight?
You have to have line of sight.
It just says the cover doesn't matter. I saw where we
He's
went.
around the corner.
Well,
Then
okay,
that's
there's
cover.
there's a difference between cover and out of sight.
All right,
Yeah,
fine.
so-
Whichever one,
Toast their asses.
Cracked up one, smashed up one.
whichever.
Okay, well, it does matter.
Doesn't matter because they keep digging the damn dexterity. Friggin'
Save.
bastards.
Okay. No more sacred flame, something with more oomph.
Okay, that would be nothing.
Don't you have?
I'll have to go up and hit him with a mace.
What about sending the dead away? What don't you?
I
have
could
that?
do that, but
They
then they're
turn
just
dead?
gonna come back.
Oh, they're just
Do you want me?
they're
I
gonna
can
flee.
send him away.
Well, let's get going. We have
Okay.
like no time left.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're
so
supposed to be
this one's going to
packing
touch
up
the
right now.
barbarian again. Will a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be 4 points of damage and give me a constitution save. And then this one is going to attack you with its spear.
she made it.
I made it. Yeah.
You made it? Okay, that's good.
Yes,
So
I made it with
15
an
versus
18.
AC.
Of 18, they do not hit.
Your spear, that shield was back in your hand at the perfect time as the spear skitters off of it. And this one, you hear clank, 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 clank. Portcullis slam shut. So between you and your attackers, there's a portcullis between you guys.
I've got a javelin that can stab their ass.
Well, you're using your axe. You can technically stab them with the axe through the bar.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
Currently, since you're adjacent to it and they're adjacent to it, it doesn't do much. But if they were to say retreat, only ranged attacks can go through it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we gotta pick it up again.
Yep. Which could be really dangerous. So it is your turn.
Oh, going to blast. Which one looks more hurt?
This one looks more hurt.
Blast that one.
Okay.
Yes.
19
That'll hit.
Smithereens. Let's hope.
Yes.
for 6
Oh,
points, and
yeah.
he's pushed 10 feet.
Okay.
And it's
Well, actually, no. I can choose not to use that. I'm gonna leave him there.
Okay.
Yeah, keep them close.
Okay, and thunder or force?
Force.
Force?
Yeah.
And it was how many?
6 for the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And it is back to the top of the order, barbarian.
I'm going again.
Okay.
And woohoo! Another 24.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Working on it. 10 points of damage.
Okay, 10 points of damage. Basically, since time constraints, meaning we have to wrap up immediately, we'll say you guys basically fight them. They retreat back to the room, to which point the cleric and the caster basically pelt them with spells and divine radiance.
because I got unlimited sacred
That's
flames,
right, so
sons
we
of
don't have
bitches.
to
Right.
touch them.
And this turns out to be a arduous, long, painful fight because they keep retreating, then they come back after you and they try to drain your vitality. The barbarian is horribly, grievously brought down to almost exhaustion, but thankfully the barbarian recovers nicely.
Unfortunately, the saving throws finally stop happening.
Stop happening. Well, you know, when you keep tempting me with the saving throws, I get 20s, so I like this. You say don't make your saving throw, and I get 20s.
Sons of bitches.
Could you
Hand me my figure.
And do your figure?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
The dice.
And that is a good place to wrap it up there. And a good shout out for Sushi Garden.
Yay!
And Tucson Games and Gadgets.
Yay!
And what else would we like to plug?
Happy New Year!
Yes, Happy New Year, because it will
Merry
be that
Christmas,
week.
happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa.
And may 2016 be an awesome year.
Yes!
And a bunch of us are going.
Or
tonight.
as they say in the UK, happy Christmas.
That's right.
Well, a bunch of us are going tonight
Happy Hanukkah.
to the Tucson Parade of Lights, the Tucson Comic Con,
Yep, with the Tucson Comic Con, who we love.
who are fantastic people.
And we will be right behind the 501st.
The 501st, yeah, a bunch of
Love the
good-looking
501st.
And
Matter of
then,
fact, I'm
Doom
going.
Sea Garrison, if I'm not mistaken.
so off we go to Bukiki and other places. May everyone have a geeky holidays.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
You can make up some geeky songs.
Oh, geek mystery, oh, geek mystery, how lovely are your dice bags.
Godzilla, don't eat Shatner now.
Let the Spock find out his kapow.
Oh, geek mystery, oh, geek mystery.
How lovely are your dice bags.
Please drop the predator.
That was good. Would you hand me my new Christmas dice of doom that will hopefully behave better now that they've seen what happens
Hopefully.
to dice?
No,
that-
Christmas dice of Glitterdoom!
Glitterdoom!
Gotcha.
Good job.
Good job.
It's Kaiju Christmas! Don't forget Bender.
Oh, I was going to slowly forget him over on the side of the table. Aw, did we get the Bender?
Carrie got Bender.
Bender, you should have
I
seen the
saw
bill
the
at the end of the
Bender.
night at the bar. All right. Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition.
Woo!